We've been talking about streamlining customer service, but now I'm going to ask Hugh Morris at Genpact about the future and the future trends. So where's it all going, would you say, Hugh?
Well, I think we're seeing a distinct trend that, as well as people wanting to deal with their banks online and through mobile banking, we're seeing people taking, the younger generation in particular, a willingness to do more complex transactions online. So from maybe ordinary payment processing, people are now starting to be prepared to apply for mortgages online and take out other insurance products that are associated with banks' or core offerings. So I think we're seeing a trend towards that. We were also discussing earlier the fact that the Turing test has just been passed and what this could mean for the future of web chat. So I think we will see technology becoming even more ubiquitous. But as I'm sure Martin will point out, the human touch and the human face will still be an essential part of it. So I think we're seeing more rapid cycle times, and as Martin described earlier, I think we will see technology deeper and deeper embedded and customers willing to use technology for more and more of their banking needs. But that human fallback or face of the bank is always going to be a key part of the service delivery.
Yeah, I would agree, Hugh. I think we will see customers wanting to do more complex transactions, probably transactions that haven't been done over the internet or by mobile before. And I think we have a generation coming through who are willing to try that. And we've got to be able to deal with that and work with them. I'm with you though. There will always be a need for that personal interaction. So I think branches will be here. They might not be at the same number right across the board for the next 20 years, but I think there's definitely a place for branches on the high street. That personal face, that relationship, our customers still want that. So I think that will stay. And I think that the challenge for us is how to do both. How to keep that genuine relationship where somebody can interact with you, can call up whenever they need to, but also build out more complex transactions via the web, via mobile, and keep a great customer service on both.
I think one of the challenges that will emerge from that is, to pick the retailing analogy, how to increase sales per square foot from the branches. Because at the moment, if one compares the comparative cost base versus revenue base, the branches have a challenge. I mean, we know they have a challenge. And to the extent, and I agree with you, that I think that will be important to keep that footprint, the challenge is going to be, how do you get more sales through that footprint?
So what are the people in the branch there for? Are they there to help when things go wrong? Are they there to sell and increase sales?
So I think we need to take a step back and look at what's happened in the past. And I think the banks have to learn from their mistakes. So I would describe, what are our colleagues there for in branches? They're there to give great customer service. And great customer service comes in a number of different guises. So it could be something's gone wrong and it's about fixing it. It could be, I as a customer, I'm not sure what to do. I need help and guidance and counsel. It could be in that form. It's quite interesting, you talk to customers about what great customer service is. It could be about buying their first home. It could be about enabling them to purchase their first car. So actually, that's where sales and service kind of intertwine for me, because it's about what's the experience like for a customer. But most definitely, our colleagues in the branches are there for great customer experience. And that will come in a number of different formats. And I don't see that changing.
So what about we're talking about having people in the branch to sell things. What about using technology to sell things more as well? Is that a trend you see in the future?
Clearly people are willing, as we've been discussing, to buy more complex products online. People expect more of their day-to-day lives to be online, and banking will certainly be part, and a continuing part of that. So it's already taken off perhaps more rapidly than we would have thought 10 years ago. And I think in the next 10 years, we're going to see the online dominate the way banking transactions are done. But I think banks will probably be looking to introduce new products as well. You notice that these days, most current accounts come with a package of other goods and services, or services in particular. And I think we will see some increased trends in that the way banks package their products for differentiation will become something that, again, will need technology to deliver those services cost effectively. And I think we will see a differentiation based on packaging of products rather than the differentiation on the individual atomics, as it were, within that.
I think what we'll see is, we'll see a range, because it's about how do you make this individual to each customer. So it's the ability to be able to, buy their savings account, home insurance, whatever it may be, online and make it simple and easy. Because that's the thing that makes a difference. But it could be for something like a mortgage, or it could be for an investment, that they want to come in and talk to somebody about that and actually look at their options, see what could be done. So I think what we'll see is a range of options for a variety of different customers. And, you know, the challenge for a group like Lloyds Banking Group is how do you do that for everybody?
Surely.
And that concludes our masterclass on streamlining customer service.